and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint, and every morning I get up and I am blessed to be alive. This amazing thing called our lives, this energy called life, and that's why I'm having this conversation this morning, because it's all about the energy we emit. And a lot of people are walking around being dicks, and I'm the only one going over here and say you can be better. Choose better habits, choose better thinking, choose a better life. The choice is up to you. And I do this every morning because it's like I bump into people that I'll smile at. I'll be the first to smile, and they'll scowl at me. You know, I'd be the one that doesn't talk shit about other people, but they'll be the one doing the infighting. And I'll be the one that be's the change I want to see in the world, while the rest of you keep emitting this negative energy that you know that you're emitting, but you're too big of a dick to change it. I'm Mark Saint. I talk about mental health, mental wealth, physical wealth, and financial wealth every morning, so that way we can all get our mind right and be the best human beings that we possibly can. That's what saints do. We turn our halos on and we light people up. And this morning I wanted to talk about people that actually, I need to roll this blunt. Let me get into the morning marijuana motivation. But I wanted to talk about the energy we emit. You know, a lot of people, they're not in control of their energy. They're not concentrated at all. They just want to talk about their popularity, their wallet, and who else is jealous of them. And I thought, what a weird energy to give off for somebody that wishes or wants someone else to wish that they had their life, where I'm over here wishing you had your own life, your own ambitions, your own drive, something that comes from inside you. When you seek it from the external, and I know I talk about this all the time, I need my little stand here, but you know, when we're doing it from the external, it never comes from a shine. Actually, let me let some shine in this one. There we go. A little brightness, a little light in our lives. And that's what I wanted. The little light for us to shine on each other and go, you know, everything's going to be okay. No matter what happens in our lives, that we're all safe, we're all loved, and that everything's okay. Not a lot of people believe that way. A lot of people are on some, only so many people can be popular, and only so many people can be cool. And I'm of the belief that every one of us has the chance to be the best that we can be. I'm of the belief that if we wanted to change our energy, then people vibe it. I've done it myself. I remember watching it recently in Brazil. I was in, shout outs to Billionaire Wraps. They're my guys. These billionaire hemp wraps are the shit. They are way better than all these other sticky motherfuckers I've been trying to get, like whatever this is, 2 slices or whatever this is, that I got 10 of, and they don't stick and they're horrible. I don't even know what these are, but these right here, player, these are about to be the billionaireblunt.com. This is what us billionaires come to. Ow, I just smashed my little finger. Damn, that fucking slid in there. And that's what this show is all about, that energy that we give out. You know, when I started realizing that, well, I knew always that this was an energy sport, but that the energy was starting to reach people, and that they started getting tattoos, and they started listening to the show, and they started telling their other friends to listen to the show, and they started talking about the show. It was all an amalgamation of energy, you know. And like I said, when I was in Brazil, I actually had to work on my energy and wanting to be touched and touching others. Have you touched someone recently? Have you hugged someone recently? What kind of energy do you give off? I was told I give amazing hugs, and that's because I give real energy. I want my heart to touch yours. I want my heart to beat and vibrate up against yours. And not a lot of people do that. They hide their heart. They hide their shine. They hide their ability to be an awesome human being just so they can be a dick. You know, maybe somebody was abusive to them in their childhood, and they felt like all humans are dastardly, and so therefore they preemptively, that means first strike capabilities, they dick out to people. They're like, yo, and I've done it myself too. Hold up, you know, I was like, I'm not going to show you the good in me. I'm going to show you the dick in me, and then you'll get to deserve the dick later. You know what I mean? And it was such a bad perspective. I was being so toxic to other people. I barely even noticed. You know, when you got your fucking head up your ass, you barely notice how you treat other people, and you really try not to care, because caring would require feelings, that would require work, that would require concentration, that would require change, and not a lot of motherfuckers are trying to change. They rather just keep complaining and burying it inside and doing cocaine and alcohol and not smiling. And man, have you ever seen cokeheads coked out? They are not smiling. They're just And I saw that this last week, and I saw a bunch of grumpy faces that didn't want to introduce themselves and didn't want to be alive and weren't smiling. And I thought, wow, the difference of energy that I'm emitting versus the ones that you're emitting are so light years ahead. You know, I couldn't even fucking believe it. So your boy Saint's on the case. I've been on the case for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. So your boy Saint's been loving his life so much that I wanted other people to love their lives. You know, when I wasn't healed, I would hurt people. I would stay a dick. I wouldn't open up to people. I would make my situation all me. I didn't consider listening to other people. I didn't consider how they felt or what was going on with them. It was just my world. And if it didn't include me, I didn't care. And I was thinking, wow, how shady of a process that was, that I was excluded from other people's energy, that it was only my energy that I cared about, when I knew that energy was multiplied. You know, like smiling is contagious. We can multiply it. You don't lose anything by lighting up another candle, right? If you're a candle, you don't lose anything by lighting another candle. You don't lose your energy. You don't lose your light. It just shines up another light. But that's the transference that I'm talking about. Not a lot of people use their energy to transfer good energy. They're on some, my energy sucks, so I'm just going to make sure everybody knows that my energy sucks. And it's just like, dude, you could have picked up your attitude. You can decide the outcome of your life literally by changing your attitude towards things. And yes, this is the morning marijuana motivation. We are going to talk about motivation and our energies, the way that we spend it. You know, if your energy is in the right place, it becomes endless, right? And then you're like, this is exactly what I want to do. This is my passion in life. I'm doing exactly what I crave and want to do. And that's where it comes in. That's when you go like, okay, my energy is on point. My energy is endless. My energy is limitless. And therefore, I am a happy individual. Therefore, I'm in the right place at the right time. And your boy Saint makes it so. And then this energy starts coming towards me. People start bringing their positive podcast towards me, and they start talking about positivity and motivation and recovery and sobriety, and it opens up. And then it's like, okay, everybody's starting to feel this. They all are starting to feel the want and need to feel mentally healthy and get their minds right. And it's so important and crucial. Everybody's running around with their chicken, like with their head cut off, like a chicken with their head cut off, and have no sense of direction and what they're doing in life. And like I told my homie the other day, you get off by just 1 degree on a boat, right? You got on this boat called life, and you have no idea where you're headed. You're going to run out of fresh water and orange pretty quick, and then you're going to catch scurvy, and then there's going to be mutiny, and then your whole ship will sink. And I don't want people's ship to sink. I want them to float. I want them to survive. I want them to be the best humans they can be. So when we're all around each other, our society lifts up. You know, what do I get out of pumping other people up and doing a morning marijuana motivation? You get more saints. That's how I look at it. You know, I don't have to get monetization for Google to do this. That's not how I started this show. This show started out of people that needed mental awareness. This is Saints Anarchy. This is me turning the system upside down. I got to go through the system to reach the people, but I'm the only one talking about people being better without the system, without their phones, without their negativity, without all the consumerism. It's all the things that emit our energy. And most people are like, yo, I want to emit my energy through my shoes. Well, I want to emit my energy through my hugs. How about that? I want to emit my energy through my words and my actions, you know? It's not going to come through some jacket I bought online that came from a Chinese factory and pretended to be sold by an American. And that's where Saints Addiction stepped up. It's like, look, as a shirt addict, we're going to tell the truth about this process. We're going to tell the truth about our energies. And when you wear the shirt, you're going to be wearing that energy. You're going to be wearing that message. And that message is going to reach, preach, and teach to everyone around the world. That's what we do. That's what we are. We are saints. We are here to help. That's Saints Addiction. That's Saints Anarchy. That's us turning this whole system upside down, turning our frown upside down, putting our smile on, and being the change we want to see in the world, being the energy that we want to emit and vibrate. Vibrate to be the one. Dun, dun. Boom, 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 boom. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you're done subscribing, sharing, and liking all these posts. As you can hear, my phone's blowing up. And I will see you on the other side. Ciao.